welcome back to Tropical Update. I'm Sandra Diaz. Of course, the big story tonight is Hurricane Isidore. The National Hurricane Center in Miami discontinued its earlier storm watches for the lower Florida Keys. Hurricane Center meteorologist Eric Blake says Isidore is near its closest point of approach to Florida right now, and it's moving farther away. He does not expect Isidore to affect Florida weather this weekend. Still, he says some Floridians could later find themselves back in Isidore's way. He cautioned residents to continue to monitor the storm track in the future. Here's what we do have right now. Hurricane Isidore is moving to the, or should I say drifting to the northwest, and it looks like it's made its path over the western areas of Cuba. And it looks like once it enters the Gulf of Mexico again, it could intensify some more. So there's some great concern on Hurricane Isidore as it makes its way through the Straits of Yucatan. 40 miles from the north-northeast of the western tip of Cuba is where you'll find the center, as the winds, as I mentioned, are about 100 miles per hour. And as we take a look at this here, you can find there's a lot of moisture still associated with Hurricane Isidore and some outer bands affecting the Keys, but we're not expecting to see anything severe out of this. And keep in mind, though, as it continues to sit close to land areas, we're still going to get the surge of water, so the surf is going to be a bit on the higher side, but also the rain just torrential here for the western areas of Cuba. We could still see at 20 to 30-inch rainfall amounts here across the western areas as it slowly drifts towards the west-northwest. Tropical storm warnings are now issued for the Yucatan, and also looking at hurricane advisories. Yes, we are looking at some watches here from Progressive to Tullaman. So please be aware that as we head into the weekend, you want to monitor this system because it's only drifting. We still don't have the strong steering currents to take it somewhere to tell us where it's going, to show us or indicate anything to us. Right now, as it moves west-northwest over the weekend, it will bring some heavier rain across the peninsula, but look out for the possibility of maybe higher surf along the coastal areas. Nonetheless, this system needs to be monitored closely because by the beginning of next week, we may see it head northward. So there's some uncertainty still. Past 72 hours, we still don't know exactly where it's going. As we pull out and take a look at the Atlantic, there's 4 areas of low pressure now. One coming off the African coast, another one further towards the west. We have another system here and one just south of Bermuda. So the Atlantic is finally beginning to pick up with activity. And speaking of activity, we continue to monitor some heavy showers that continue to slowly migrate towards the east. We'll be right back.
Evening Edition is sponsored by The Home Depot, driving down the cost of home improvement.
It rained today, and I thought about how long it's been since I laughed the way I laughed when I was 8 years old. How all the choices we make add up to define who we are and what our lives will mean to others. I'm 42 years old, and it rained today, and that's why I came.
If you're searching for new direction in life, our hearts, our minds, and our doors are always open. The people of the United Methodist Church.
United Methodist Church, our hearts, our minds, and our doors are always open.
Oh, Ned, it's Mom. Please come out.
I don't want to. You got a home loan from Ditech.com.
Well, if your bank had been on the ball, I might have given you more consideration.
Need cash to consolidate bills? Apply now for a second mortgage from Ditech.com.
By the way, your Uncle Willie called. He's tired of waiting, so he's calling Ditech.com.
You're not going to call Ditech, are you?
Ditech.com. Call 1-800-71-FIXED.
Which is a classic example of return on investment. Perhaps you have an example, sir?
Certainly. a Dell PC. Allow me to demonstrate. A Dell Expert helps you get the right PC for you. Add the powerful mobile Pentium 4 processor M. Sweet. Factor in award-winning service and support, and you get great value for minimum investment. Cost cost-benefit analysis would be redundant.
Impressive. Not so fast, Sir Talks a Lot.
Call or go online now and get an Inspiron notebook for $11.99, featuring a mobile Intel Pentium 4 Processor M with awesome performance for music, digital photos, gaming, and beyond. For a limited time, you'll get a free CD burner.
Isidore is now officially in the Gulf of Mexico. Let's take a look at the 5 o'clock advisory. Hurricane Isidore, as of 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the center point now is at 22.4 north, 85.5 west, about 50 miles northwest of the western tip of Cuba. Again, that is now in the Gulf of Mexico. Top winds are 100 miles per hour. The movement now west-northwest is 7 miles per hour. It's increased its forward speed a little bit overnight, and pressure at 964 millibars. That is a pretty good fix that the Hurricane Center had from the Hurricane Hunter aircraft in there about 3:30 in the morning. Again, a hurricane warning continues from Progreso, Mexico, all the way to Cabo Catoche. South of there, a hurricane watch is going, including Cancun and Cozumel, down to about the Tulum area. Now, there is a tropical storm warning still going in western Cuba. That had been the hurricane warning area. That has now been downgraded, as even though it's incredibly heavy rain and still some pretty nasty surge, the winds are starting to wind down just a little bit there in western Cuba. Also a warning for Cabo Catoche southward down to Tulum, and that does take in the resort towns of Cancun as well as the island of Cozumel. Now here's the hurricane, a very evident eye showing up here. It looks like the last couple of images, it's wobbling a bit now, so it's moving generally off towards the west-northwest, maybe a little more westerly. And again, it's out there over open water, water that's between about 82 and 86 degrees, and that is conducive for strengthening. The upstairs environment, pretty impressive as well. Note how you have a nice central dense overcast. You've got that eye planted right in the middle of the hurricane, and the environment is very ripe. This will be incubated and strengthened up over the next few days. So what we have going here, there's no real definitive steering currents northbound for the time being, but I do qualify that for the time being. Now looking at the projected path, generally off on a westerly fashion, probably cutting through about the middle of the swath and maybe bending back a little bit south of due west later on. Why will it do that? Well, it looks like there's an upper low in the Bay of Campeche dropping southward now, so that will likely allow it to move into that void, if you will, where that upper low had been. There's also a little ridge of high pressure, a skinny ridge out here over Florida. Then there's another little upper low impinging on that ridge. What that will do, the net effect is to keep it from going north for the time being, and if anything, it may go west and then maybe a little south and maybe do a loop. And then I think eventually the lower 48 will have an influence on it, and there could be a trough that'll start to tug it northbound sometime after, say, midweek. So the time period for possible landfall for the U.S. appears to be sometime between very, very late Wednesday and early Friday. That's the indication now based on a little more consensus today from our hurricane models. So this is something to watch. Anybody from eastern Texas around the Florida Panhandle, stay apprised. Plenty of lead time here, but there are indications that as it heads west, it'll eventually drop south and then kind of complete a loop and then eventually come northbound. But again, that'll be late in the week as we see it now. Still a possibility it could stay going westward, though. Elsewhere, what we have out there, we have a subtropical low Kyle out here. This one not bothering anybody, mainly between the shipping lanes between Bermuda and the Azores. Otherwise, we also have another system organizing pretty quickly. This could very well be a depression heading westward into the islands in the next few days. For now, though, we'll continue to watch that. And yet another very impressive tropical wave coming off of the African continent. Off of Mexico, by contrast, things are very quiet these days. Nobody complaining about that. A lot of showers between Acapulco and the Gulf of Tehuantepec, but that is about it. Nothing organized. Stateside weather, we had a rough and tumble day yesterday. Tornadoes touching down around greater Indianapolis. That rainmaker is not packed with severe weather now, though. That is going to be some rain from Pennsylvania down to Tennessee. The Atlanta metro, some areas 1 to 2.5 inches of rain overnight. Well, there's your setup. Another front sweeping down. Colder air on the way. 70s in Chicago today. Probably 60s in the Windy City on Sunday. And again, the southward areas, seeing the rain on the front and ahead of it. Some of the rain over the course of yesterday and today. Very, very heavy. Some of the rain tallies in excess of 6.
95-mile-per-hour winds, 40-foot waves at the coast, and next just a Category 1 hurricane. Are you prepared? Go to weather.com/SafeSide for more safety information. Lowe's, a proud sponsor of Project SafeSide.
Do you have good credit?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you only think you have? Do you know how to check your credit report and find out? A surprise on your credit report could mean you'd be turned down for a mortgage, a car loan, even a credit card. Which is why you should log on to freecreditreport.com. Freecreditreport.com will show you how to find out online what's in your credit report, who's been checking it, and whether everything's accurate. So log on to freecreditreport.com today. You're going to do it now, aren't you? Great. Now, how about you?
Hey, Mo, what's better than one tire at a great price?
4 great tires, Manny?
Exactly.
Northwest of the western tip of Cuba, so it's almost halfway between Cuba and the Yucatan Peninsula. Movement continues to the west at 7 miles an hour, and our pressure continues to plummet fairly quickly, another sign that Isidore is going to continue to intensify. We do have hurricane warnings in effect for the Yucatan Peninsula, Progreso, Mexico to Tulum, Mexico. All of these areas could be seeing hurricane force winds within the next 24 hours. We still are seeing the warnings across the western side of Cuba, but as Isidore moves away, the winds will gradually begin to diminish. Rain will also begin to thin out as we have seen torrential rain here, also flooding across the area, mudslides with as much as 20 to an estimated 30 inches of rain. So there's a look at Isidore, a very symmetric hurricane, very impressive here on our infrared satellite imagery. But here on the visible satellite, you can easily pick out the eye there, and the strongest of those winds wrapping around that eye in the eye wall. That's where we do have those 115-mile-an-hour winds. Now here's a look at the forecast track as it continues to define itself over the next several days. We see that the forecast pulls Isidore back into the Gulf of Mexico. We're not looking for a full-fledged landfall and dissipation over the Yucatan Peninsula. General motion off to the west, and it is forecast to increase in intensity to about 145 miles per hour for the maximum winds. That would make it a Category 4 hurricane. So this is something very serious that we want to watch very carefully. And again, after Tuesday morning, after this time frame, several factors are coming into play. So the eventual track or final track of Isidore is still being fine-tuned, so you need to tune back into the Weather Channel. It's going to be a slow mover, and it's going to stretch out through much of next week. Well, this time of year, we do see plenty of hurricanes coming into the Caribbean. Here are the tracks of some of the past hurricanes, including a Hurricane 5, Category 5 in Camille, Dennis skirting the coastline, and then Opal in 1995 that ran right into Pensacola, causing plenty of damage. So that's the track that we have seen in the Western Caribbean, and hurricanes there generally turning up to the north, but again, not unheard of for it to continue to pull off to the west. As far as the rest of the Atlantic is concerned, we are watching also another storm. This is a subtropical storm, Kyle, with maximum sustained winds at 45 miles an hour, located right there about 770 miles east of Bermuda. Kyle is also forecast to strengthen with more thunderstorms wrapping around the center of low pressure and should probably become a tropical storm as we head into the next 12 to 24 hours. Still watching waves as they make their way off the coast, and these also are in an area that are favorable for further development, meaning that is possible that they could become areas of low pressure, perhaps even to a tropical depression, but we'll continue to monitor that. As far as the Pacific is concerned, fairly quiet, but we do see thunderstorms flaring up right along the Mexican coastline, but no imminent development with those. Well, here's the lower 48. Quiet as far as rain is concerned. A few showers from Chattanooga to Knoxville. Light rain also into the northwest corner of Iowa. Local on the 8th coming up.
This program was brought to you by Goodyear, reminding you to take all your journeys on the wings of Goodyear.
Right now, when you buy 4 selected Goodyear tires, you'll get a $50 U.S. savings bond. But you better hurry. This offer is going fast. Call 1-800-GOODYEAR for a store near you, or visit a participating retailer where Goodyear tires are sold.
Call 1-800-GOODYEAR or visit GoodyearTires.com for the retailer nearest you.
Well, he's really taken us to new levels.
He's brought customer service to a whole new level.
I think we were somewhere in here,
I think he's sort of raised the bar.
somewhere in there, between there.
You know what he's all about? He's all about this, not about that. What's that gonna get you?
Oh, he deserves this award. There's no doubt about it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Now this is big.
Now's the best time to buy wireless phones and digital satellite TV during the big sale at Radio Shack.
It's so big. It's
big savings on this Motorola deal. Get a phone, accessories, and an inflatable chair for just $59.96 with activation.
It doesn't get any bigger than this.
The big sale now at Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers.
I got a question for the folks at Radio Shack. Who's in charge of spelling around here?
Early Sunday morning,
sweetheart.
A windy day. It's breakfast time. They're on their way. They can smell the cinnamon.
Nothing brings my family to the table like these grand cinnamon rolls from Pillsbury. You know, they're not just ordinary cinnamon rolls. They're grand.
Yeah, who can resist that cinnamon kiss from my heart to yours?
She's a gorgeous woman, and I love her through thick and thin.
It's good to know that you have somebody that's there for you no matter what.
Michelle lost the weight for herself. She didn't lose it for me.
The Slim Fast plan helped me take control of my life. It was just so simple, so easy. It has vitamins.
Every hour, 10 minutes to the top of the hour, to bring you the latest information across the globe when it comes to the tropics. And we want to start out with a look at the Atlantic. A very active Atlantic picture right now. We have, of course, our major hurricane to tell you about. That's Hurricane Isidore down into the southern Gulf of Mexico. Brought heavy rain yesterday to Cuba, and now bringing in some showers and thunderstorms still to that area around the Isle of Youth. More showers and thunderstorms too. We'll be moving into the Yucatan Peninsula as we go through the next 12 to 24 hours. Also to tell you about a new tropical depression out in the Atlantic, and also a subtropical storm as well. So quite a bit of activity going on into the Atlantic. We're going to start out with Hurricane Isidore. This is the 5 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time advisory. As you're tracking this at home with us, it's 21.9 degrees north, 86.2 degrees west, or 80 miles west-northwest of the western tip of Cuba. Now, winds are up to 125 miles an hour, movement generally to the west at 3, putting our pressure down to 946 millibars. It's amazing how the pressure continues to drop with this storm, and that's yet another sign of strengthening with Isidore. Also with the increased wind speed up to 125 and that lower pressure. Hurricane, of course, hunters have been in throughout the afternoon giving us the updated information with the National Hurricane Center. And as we take you to the satellite review over the last 12 hours, you can just notice a very well-defined eye in the center of this hurricane. And you can see just a very healthy storm. No problems here with development. Really don't expect any problems over the next 24 hours. So intensification is definitely a possibility, as it's now a strong Category 3 hurricane, which is considered a major hurricane. Anytime you get from Category 3 going up to Category 5, we're talking about a major hurricane. As this gets closer to winds of around 131 miles an hour or more, that's when we'll cross over to a Category 4 storm. I want to show you the latest as far as the advisories that we have out. Everywhere you see shade in red, currently under a hurricane warning. This across the coastline of Mexico, all the way back around the Yucatan Peninsula. Tropical storm warnings still continue too for western Cuba and also the Isle of Youth. We'll take you to the radar showing you the showers and the rain bands still around Havana and especially across western sections of the country of Cuba. More showers, spotty showers too around Key West, around the 7 Mile Bridge. Some shower activity continuing on this Saturday afternoon, now going into Saturday evening. As far as your wind field goes, everywhere you see shaded in yellow, this indicates tropical storm force winds. That's winds of around 39 to 73 miles an hour. Then the tighter winds, as you can see around the center of circulation, the yellow area indicates those hurricane force winds. And then right around the eye itself, winds in excess of 115. Again, top winds right now at 125. A look at the projected path as we go through time, through Sunday morning, Monday morning, all the way out through Tuesday. A very slow system as far as the movement, generally out to the west. Right now moving at 3 miles an hour. Earlier today was sort of stationary, so not a lot to move the storm. We'll be keeping an eye to the north, though, of some troughs coming down up to the north, and we could see maybe this turn the storm somewhat. But right now, once we get past Tuesday's forecast, a lot of uncertainties here. So what does that tell you? Especially if you're listening along the Gulf of Mexico from the Texas coast all the way back through the Florida coastline, anywhere here in the Gulf of Mexico. If we have vacation plans in this area, just tune in here at the Weather Channel at the top and bottom of each hour, and also at 10 minutes at the top of the hour, we'll have the very latest information from you coming from the National Hurricane Center. A look out to the Atlantic. We're still subtropical storm Kyle. I want to give you the advisory here. 32.0 north, 51.2 west, 780 miles east of Bermuda. Winds are at 45 miles an hour with the storm, and movement to the northeast at 8. Again, well out from Bermuda, and we now have a new tropical depression. That's Tropical Depression 13. Winds are at 35. Keeping an eye on this. It could be named Lily if it's named. Stay with us.
In the 90 years LL Bean has sold outdoor clothing and gear, competitors have come and gone. Many have tried, but none have matched our dedication to quality and service. As others fold or merge, LL Bean remains family-owned and true to doing things right. Today, our commitment to quality products, service, and our guarantee assures you'll always be 100% satisfied. You have our word on it. Call today for our free catalog.
Oh, the things we endure for beauty. Being lathered in hot molten metal. Buffed until raw. Infected over 100 times. But that's what it takes to be a Delta faucet. Every Delta is carefully crafted and meticulously refined to be beautiful inside and out. Isn't it worth it? Delta, beautifully engineered.
How about some chicken noodle soup?
Yeah. Ooh, I'll take the Campbell's Select ready to serve, and you take this.
How come you get the Campbell's Select?
Simple. You know how it's made with roasted all-white meat chicken that's now more tender than before?
Uh-huh.
And how Campbell's Select beat Progresso in a nationwide taste test?
Yeah.
Now, remember when you said for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse? Well, I'm going with the better.
Uh-huh. That is better.
Campbell's Select. Experience the simple pleasure of a great tasting soup.
Words are your wheels to take you anywhere you feel.
7 years ago, I learned to read. It was hard, but it was the best decision in my life. If you know someone who can't read, phone 1-800-929-4458.